Hi, everybody.
Hey, I'm Morgan here.
Morgany. How's it going?
Hello everyone.
You're gonna jump. Finchy does not like peanut butter ice cream. Jam is gonna jump. Damn. It's so sad. But hey, hype, and how is everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome in, Summer, Jam, Finchy, Wish, Wolfie,
And Benjamin.
and well,
Benjamin.
Benjamin's not here yet, but he will be soon. Watch. There he is.
He.
Your hand is stuck in the vending machine, Pass? How's it going? I hope you're doing
Well,
well
you
other than that.
well, you better go catch it.
You were doing good until the Finchy incident. Damn. You refuse to let go of these Twizzlers. Don't let it take the Twizzles. The ice cream was a result of the crying. Understandable. Chocolate with spinkles. That's that is a chocolate with spinkles is a top tier ice cream. I gotta say. I must say. I must proclaim.
Twinkle. Twinkle.
Spoinkle. Spoinkle. Let's continue. It was here we left off, I believe.
Yes.
What is it as? Once more into the depths. Who's using
Once
Kirby?
more.
Once more. Who's using Kirby emotes?
Got him.
Got him. Hold on, I can also drop a curb emote here if it.
Wait,
loads.
hang on. Is this one on Discord? I mean on Twitch.
Eh.
Okay, no, but I do have this one.
True, true.
Huh?
That is the one I was going to post.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Also, sorry.
How many? There's like. Okay, there's like. How many channels is this? There's like. It's like one.
This Kirby fella is a popular sort.
Yeah. Counting like 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. 4 different channels with Kirby emotes. That's it. What is it, Pass?
You see, it's the name you should know.
Back to Winnipeg? Okay.
Well, I don't know why you would do that to yourself, but you can do.
Okay.
You can.
You can. Once more into the depths. When I went down to the lower wards last night, I knew what I wanted to find, but I wasn't sure where to look. Thank you for discarding a Pokeblock, Vinci. Is it normal for a water cooler to boil? How are you doing that? Pass, I think you need to go home. Wish is right. The chat is too strong. Wherever you are is clearly haunted. Is it really? Is the pay really worth the hauntings, Pass?
Oh, he's at the moon. He's on the moon?
On the moon. And as we all know, moon's haunted.
What?
Moon's haunted.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The ghost would be stuck with you. Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. Now I know where to look, but I have multiple priorities to consider. It'd be nice if I can prove Sosuke's innocence. It won't be easy, given that they think he killed a cop. But it'd keep me on the Ikaria's good side. That'd be nice. But what is essential is that I figure out what the hell happened after I left. And whether anyone found any trace that I was ever there. Everything else is secondary.
Sorry, I guess I should have asked before I decided we'd be sharing a cab.
I don't mind. But I am surprised. Did budget cuts take away your shiny patrol car?
You're standing up in the car.
Standing in the car. Cranberry juice, so good. I agree, Vinci. I've not had it in some time, but cranberry juice good.
Patrol cars are shared, Counselor. Any cop can step into any other cop's car, sync their credentials, and drive.
Budget cuts, no seats in car.
Best we can. No more seats today. We put in the stand.
The stands. Convenient. Shame you can't personalize. The gay ghost and past show. What a callback. Jam would play the ghost.
Yeah, no more dice in the mirror.
Is that why we're in a cab then? Personal taste? That's the ghost. The gay ghost. It's true.
Police cars are full of bugs. Thought you might appreciate the privacy.
Autocabs are full of bugs too.
True, but there are ways around them.
Are there? I didn't know that.
Yeah, plenty. Can be as easy as flashing a police badge.
Something you wanted to discuss in private, Detective? Also, we have the...
Oh goodness. Oh dear.
yeah.
Oh.
We got the alternate color palettes, just like in JoJo's.
Is that good?
Why is the world pink?
Is that good? Is that good?
Well, we're about to find out.
I was asked to get in contact with you and pass along a message.
A secret admirer?
Certain interested parties and all that. You know how it is.
This is romance or hate?
I would not have taken London to be, affiliated with people like that.
Yeah?
He seems too boring.
Yeah.
But I guess he's been around for a bit.
He's the sort who has friends in low places.
What a good song.
I'm not sure I do. Does this have something to do with my client's business affiliations?
There would be a lot more blustering if I were to repeat it verbatim, so I'll paraphrase. Focus on getting the best outcome for your client.
More of a reminder of what my job description is than a warning.
And don't broaden the scope of your investigation any more than strictly necessary.
Well, I always appreciate kind words of advice. But, Detective London, that almost makes it sound like you're on the take. Who left this message, Clippy?
That's the city, Tiger. If you don't take a little, they'll bury you. Alive, if need be.
Tiger, yeah. Like... London...
I'm almost disappointed in him.
Yeah. Yeah, this... London is an old man. We know this. Tiger. Oh, they will? How conspiratorial.
It's not a joke, Morgan.
Do they threaten your wife with Tommy guns if you don't comply?
It's gotten more sophisticated than that. Well, maybe sophisticated isn't the right word. Complicated might be more accurate. Or you could just call it a quagmire. Or even a shitstorm. If you can't get along to go along, even other cops won't trust you. You'll end up shot in the back, friendly fire. Tragic newspaper clipping.
You could also call it a clusterfuck. Or a circus.
All very yep. That the cops sure the A sure are B's. The C's sure are B's.
This much we know. You're exaggerating. You're telling me the entire police force is corrupt?
She's doing so well at pretending to be surprised.
Yeah.
Corruption would be one thing. You could, in theory, root it out.
So you're telling me
in here in the year 2086, right after they put out Heroin 2.
You're saying the police force might be corrupt? No. No. I never would have guessed.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But
Exactly.
Exactly.
But above and below the canopy, it's all intertwined. Every tree stabilizing every other tree.
Thank you, thank you.
What do they call that? Not parasitism.
Commensalism.
There you go. The state pays criminal informants to rat on their peers and lets them keep their positions in exchange. Orcas by judges and politicians to keep their men out of prison. Status quo. Balancing act. A cycle. Stable as any gyroscope.
Forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Crime is at an all-time low.
That's not a contradiction. People hate crime. But what gets people killed is chaos. And the opposite of organized crime is...
So everyone's playing nice with each other? Even Detective Reyes?
She's...
He doesn't know.
Doesn't know. What about the man they think my client killed? Did he play nice?
He was a special case. You got the brief. Recognize his last name?
It's a big city. I don't put too much stock into last names.
He'll need to break that habit if he continue to work in the underworld.
Sasuke said something similar. Oh. That's the guy who died.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah?
Not woke.
Not woke. Yeah.
Not woke.
Yeah. 24/7 news, calligraphy, late
Well,
dinners.
actually, they might be getting at that he was killed by the police, so maybe he is woke.
Might be, actually. Yeah. Senatorial Commendation of Bravery. Posthumous. Survived by Fathers Miguel and Dominic Chopin, city councilmen.
They got gays on the city council. Nature is healing.
Nature is healing.
Everything is fixed now. Don't ask anything else.
Yeah. Don't worry about the systemic issues or anything. It's fine.
The bullets have rainbow casings.
Tariq Chopin. Only son of Miguel and Dominic Chopin.
The power couple?
Sorry. I'm not used to power couples being gay.
Yeah. Why would the son of two of our city's most prominent council members be working as a police officer?
You want the full story?
Always. Ask about Chopin first. So who was this Chopin, really?
An idealist.
Wrong line of work, then.
You're only half right. When he entered the academy, everyone assumed it was a political move. First step in his career to becoming a senator or whatever. Maybe it was. But anyone who met the guy could tell you he would have made a lousy politician.
You're saying he was honest?
Wouldn't tell a lie if his life depended on it. Guy couldn't do small talk, much less make friends.
Oh yeah, the cops definitely killed him.
100%.
Hondo P.
Yeah.
Hondo P.
There's... Couldn't
This
be anything else.
This motherfucker took friendly fire to the back.
Yeah.
Talking about cleaning up the city, cleaning up the police, cleaning up everything.
If he was so unpopular, why was he kept on?
No one on the force wanted to risk insulting his parents by firing him. Just got passed around from department to department, detail to detail. He did a lot of community outreach.
Community outreach? What, like fake sales?
Like giving talks at schools about saying no to drugs until you turn 21.
They still do that in 2086?
Apparently. Like... With heroin, too!
With heroin too, like after everything has been legalized.
Like in the workplace, even.
And they put that shit in the inhalers.
Ugh. Must have really loved this job to put up with that.
Or he just wanted to prove a point that bad.
How Dare died in 2001.
Don't you try to save low rewards patrols for the more seasoned, better armed officers?
We do, yeah. How'd you know that?
By going to the lower wards and looking at the cops you send there, of course. I read about it in Watch magazine last month.
Oh,
If Chopin was the son of such powerful men, why'd he end up in the lower wards last night?
that... I don't know.
You don't know?
By all accounts, he and his partner should have been at least 2 patrols removed from that area. Must have been following up on some other lead.
His partner. Who's that?
The hero who finally arrested the Hound of Icaria, that's who.
I'll have to send him a congratulatory fruit basket.
Huey Rogers. Pretty bare-bones record, but maybe that'll just add to his legend.
What legend?
Taking your client alive. Whacked him on the head with a sidearm. Knocked him out cold.
Yes, it is a small miracle that Sosuke wasn't just shot dead if they thought he killed a cop.
Maybe.
I don't think they thought that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like,
Maybe, but it wasn't pure luck. Only thing that did stick out to me in Rogers' record was a shooting score. 41.
out of...
100. You need 40 to pass. I think someone took pity on him when tallying up his score.
So, he only whacked Sosuke on the head because he was too bad of a shot to avenge his partner? At least Rogers knows his weaknesses. The Hound.
Click.
You can ask about the Hound.
A hound.
I keep hearing that name. The Hound of Icaria. I cringe every time. No one actually calls him that, right?
Sorry, but I've definitely heard that name circulating around organized crime before.
Must be one hell of a bodyguard to have earned a nickname for it.
He's a bodyguard? Then, yeah, must be pretty good. Of course, hound dogs are known for other things besides guarding. Sorry, that was, crude.
If it helps, I didn't take it that way.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna talk about tracking things.
Yeah. Oh, don't be sorry. I don't even get enough of the joke to be offended.
She's autism.
She's autism. Okay, that all makes for some interesting food for thought. But, Detective London, if you are working for the Blue Bloods...
I never said I work for the Blue Bloods. It's more of a gig worker type thing, Tiger. I'm friends with everybody.
If you are working for the mob in general, then... How do I know you're even taking me to the right place, and not to...
Whoa, whoa! I may pass a message along here and there, but I'm not... Damn. Hell, no one else is either. Whatever you're imagining, it's not that exciting, I promise.
Not that exciting. Sounds about right. Is it like this in every city? Handshakes and gentlemen's agreements behind closed doors?
Disillusioned?
The state has a great deal of power, Detective London. It makes countless rules. Now, I'm a big girl. I know that those rules don't apply to people equally. And I understand the value of criminal informants and the possible conflicts of interest that arise in trying to keep them around. What I don't get is why the state has all this strength, and it won't use it to just wipe the underworld off the map.
That's pretty cold logic.
I'd expect my state to be far colder.
Hey, you ever heard this one? A politician, a CEO, and a mob boss are sitting at a round table with a gun in the middle. Who you betting on?
Is this a trick question?
Like, who's to say these aren't all the same person?
I think you know what? I think you guessed it. I think that's what he's getting at.
It's like,
The politician boss.
the politician. Do you go with politician then?
I honestly, whichever is fine. Honestly,
Yeah, I
They're-
feel like
they're all the same. They're all the same, baby.
they're all the same. Politician. Politicians are limp-wristed when it comes to their jobs, but they act faster than anyone when it comes to protecting their neck. They'd grab for the gun fast and wouldn't stop pulling the trigger until it clicked.
Not a bad pick. We'll make a patriot out of you yet, Tiger. But it's a trick question, of course. Rock, paper, scissors has no trump card. The politician can bring the heavy arm of the law down into the mob boss if he doesn't shoot the CEO for him. The mob boss can have the CEO's family killed if he doesn't blow away the politician first. And the CEO can turbocharge a campaign of whomever the politician's opponent is if he refuses to miss the mob boss.
Yeah. Seems like you could make the argument to go in the other direction, too.
Good. So the point the riddle's meant to teach is this. Whoever convinces someone else to pull the trigger comes out on top.
Plenty. So in the parable you set up, the gun on the table, that's the police? A blameless tool with no will of its own?
Yeah. Though, it was older men than I who set it up.
I didn't realize this country's police were so powerless. However do you manage?
We used to have a partner that helped us out. A tiebreaker. Because all three of those powerful men would be screwed if a journalist told the world they were meeting together.
I've got good news for you, Detective. Journalists still exist. I can introduce you to one. You could even take a photograph.
Oh, I know they're not extinct. People will always write. It's just that no one wants to pay them to. Sorry, didn't mean to talk so much. Maybe it's nerves coming back down here.
Journalists are fake news.
Aya.
Yeah. Alright, I'm very sniffly, so I have to keep muting for a bit.
Do you need me to take over a character? You've been like going back and forth quite a bit.
I'm fine, honestly. Just
Okay.
I'm just very sniffly. What happened the last time you visited?
Something up? Didn't put you to sleep, did I?
No. Actually, your three-seat table reminded me of an even older thought experiment. If God is omnipotent, why does he allow the existence of the devil? She said the line. She said the name of the game.
Say the line, Morgan.
Of the devil.
Yay!
Yay!
Can you screen cap that one?
The devil! There you go.
Thank you,
Screenshot
thank
taken.
you. Thank you.
Even I know that one. To preserve free will, or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's the answer. That's the answer most people give. But now I'm wondering if it isn't a rock, paper, scissors deadlock like the one you just described. Did somebody say
Ooh, music. Music.
music? But also, did somebody say deadlock?
Deadlock.
Did somebody say... I need to actually play Deadlock at some point.
Oh, is that a game?
It is a game. It is a game by Valve, in fact.
Oh, so this is propaganda.
It's propaganda.
Wow.
Have you ever wanted to play a game with twitch.tv/Germa985 and twitch.tv/Vinesauce in the game?
You know, can't say that's made the list. Can't say.
Hold on, I need to show you something real quick. I need to show it to you.
She needs to show it to me.
I need to show it to you. You will see it, VT. Alright, here it is.
Yes?
It is in
Wait,
collab
where-
discussion.
Let's see. Not that is not even Big World from Robots. Where's his where's his fat ass? For the record, she showed me this. I don't know if it'll come through in chat, but look
Yes.
look at what we're dealing with.
Look at what we're dealing with. This is in fact Deadlock.
Tag yourself. I'm. Who am I actually?
Who are
Tag
you?
yourself. I'm girl who stinks good.
Yeah. Girl who stinks bad.
Wow. No, who wants to be Princess Celestia.png?
Who wants to be?
Don't be afraid, John.
Who wants to be Father Garcia Faith? Have you played? Have you played Faith, BT?
Father Garcia Faith. No, I have not.
He is.
What is Faith?
Faith is in fact a horror game. It's based on like the graphics are meant to look like let's see, era of classic epic gaming, the satanic scare of the 1980s. You know, it's like that, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems very kind of indie coded, I guess. That's the
Yeah.
that's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, it is very good. If you depending on your tolerance for horror, I recommend it.
I'm not super into horror, but if it is like crunchy looking, that might assuage things.
It is very good.
Crunchy.
Crunchy, yes. God lets the devil be, so he'll terrify man. And man will always need God's warm protection.
And God needs man's faith, which can't be compelled. Of course, most people would also say that God's long dead in the 21st century. But we're still around. So that leaves the devil in an awfully strong position, doesn't it?
Say that again.
Say that again. You always picture 3 men in that room, don't you?
Huh? Yeah, I guess I do. Sorry.
Do 50... Do 55 feminist rosaries for your penance.
I met God and she is trans. Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. Oh my fucking god. Not Thomas Jefferson. I can't... I can't escape the fucking Miku binder.
Hee hee.
Hee-hoo. Alright, we're here in the lower wards.
For the first time,
Definitely.
defiantly.
Defiantly. Detective London. Hmm? We're definitely not alone down here. But when you reassured your partner that we'd have company, I didn't think you were including blue bloods.
You know, I knew I'd forgotten to mention.
What? Well, then she's a liar, babe.
Ooh,
Whomst? Whomst?
okay. Oh wait,
I
look at it.
approve, but whomst?
Look at her phone keychain though. Look at that.
Oh my god, is that Morgan's favorite?
It's Morgan's favorite. Don't we also have that? Wait,
Actually,
is
no,
it?
it's not a fidget tubby.
Maybe
Well,
not
maybe
one
there's
we
a rabbit
have.
one, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I never said that. No, I never said that. Come on, babe, that's what she's like. She lies for fun. Because that's what I call you, babe. It's a pet name, you like it. No, don't hang up, baby, don't hang up. Of course I do.
We gotta get to work on.
I'll have to call you back, babe. Something just came up.
London, what is this?
It's peak.
Speak.
London, who is this?
Counselor Morgan, this is Adelaide Hahn. She's, well, she's a blue blood.
Hey, I'm a perfectly legitimate career woman. You're speaking to a Zionist security site manager. If you need anything, miss, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Oh, we have...
We
You've
have a
unlocked
business card.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Han's card.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da, at 487-2583.
Okay.
Known front. Thank you, Morgan.
Known front. Let me know how the game audio is, by the way, chat.
It's coming on for my end. It's coming out pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just adjusting it for stream as needed. Because I know it'd be pretty loud if it was at max volume on OBS's side.
At Hundo P.
Yeah. Seems to be good, yeah. Includes her personal contact number on top of her work details for some reason.
For some reason.
A real business card? It even has a watermark. Okay.
Yes.
Do you... Wait, do you get this, VT?
Oh, yeah, I've been voicing her. Yes.
No, I mean, what the line on screen right now?
Is it? I don't think I do. No. What is this a thing too?
All right, I need to show you this.
Where is this?
Oh, you'll
Oh
see.
dear. Oh
You'll
dear.
see.
Oh gravy gracious. I'm on. What's the word? I'm at the tip of my seat.
You'll see it. Let me see. Will it load? Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see, I should... Alright, I think... Right here, I think I should timestamp it? Yeah, okay. And
I
then
like how
those...
textured her hair is.
Oh yeah, it's very good. But yeah, here's... I'm gonna link it in chat for everybody else to see.
Okay.
Yeah. Here it is.
Okay, let me click on this.
And you'll see why it's particularly funny to me.
wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd heard the rumors. I'd heard the rumors.
Yeah.
Wait.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hold on.
Yes,
When
yes.
when did this movie come out?
Uh, longer ago than this game, I can tell you that.
Cause is that okay? No, this came out after SpongeBob, which there's a line where they say like, "Oh, you're sweating, Patrick," or something, and I'm like, "Is it from this?" But I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Mr. Bale,
Yeah.
Mr. Bale,
Mr. Bale.
are you okay?
Yeah, so you can see why it's particularly funny to me that Morgan here is channeling her inner Patrick Bateman.
She would. Is she not just a different flavor of Patrick Bateman?
Yeah.
she's not quite like that, but she's got passion in different ways.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've never seen American Psycho, but now I know the rumors are true.
The rumor come out.
The rumor come out. It even has a watermark.
It even has a watermark.
He sounds like he is about to bait out all his man right there on The Office.
A real business card? It even has a watermark. I'm not familiar with Sinus.
We're a private security and investigating firm. We provide bouncers, armed escorts, catch cheating partners, find runaway debtors, run paternity tests, that kind of stuff.
And now, Sinus.
Hyenas.
Right. Sinus Security is a trusted partner in your business ventures, offering a suite of private security services including but not limited to bodyguards, convoys, bouncers, private investigators, paternity tests, family history research, and shipping insurance.
Where does paternity tests come into this?
Paternity tests. Okay. Answer a few questions about your needs in our portal below, and we'll get you set up with the peace of mind you've been searching for. Your browser may prompt you with a security pop-up when interacting with some of the features on our site. You can safely disregard these messages as they are related to a legal matter that has already been settled out of court. We apologize for the disruption in your site experience. Ready to get started?
Normal. Normal. Normal.
Normal.
Normal.
Nekomorg.
I agree. I agree, Nekomorg.
I'm so glad they made this available in episode 2.
a worthy successor.
But we know in our heart of hearts, it will always be Morgantine.
Always. Sorry, but have we met somewhere? Nah, it can't be. I'd never forget a beauty like you.
She's the Hound's lawyer, hon.
Seriously? She works for those copper-headed scumbags? So we're mortal enemies? That sucks. Another life then, eh? But also play nice if you will. Adelaide Hahn. It's almost her birthday.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
not almost, actually.
Well-
It'll be a while.
In a couple months, yeah. See, likes new furniture, silk clothes, dimples. Dislikes clingy types, jealous types, needles.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Plays pickup games, avoids laundry day.
Same.
Yeah. Least favorite chore, throwing out dead flowers.
How many does she get?
Yeah. Right. So you're private security, and you're currently securing this crime scene?
Yeah? What's with the tone?
What you're hearing is genuine bewilderment. London, why are the police letting blue bloods contaminate the crime scene where a cop died?
Come on, we don't have cooties.
If this wasn't the location where a cop died, we'd have already turned full control over to them.
What?
The police contract out the security around crime scenes to private companies all the time. And around here, the private company best suited for the job happened to be Cyanus. Letting them conduct their own side investigations is a small concession to keep the peace.
A small concession? They're probably in there destroying evidence as we speak. Arcs. We did learn about the arcs.
Yes, we know what the arcs is.
We have the arcs to preserve the crime scene. They could burn the building down, we'd still have a pristine copy.
London Bridges is trying to save face. The police couldn't keep this crime scene off limits without our help, and he knows it. Gremlins would be smashing their shiny cameras and popping their expensive tires round the clock if we weren't here. Low rewards kids take out drones by tossing shoes at them for fun.
Is that why you see shoes hanging off of wires?
No, I don't know why that happens.
It's just a thing teens have always done for fun.
I don't think that's what that means.
Mystery solved? Fine. Maybe the cops of the Blue Bloods are all consummate professionals who never even bicker. But what kind of impartiality can I expect coming here to defend an Icaria?
Well, you might get some ugly looks from those with less chivalry, but no one's gonna get in your way. We know how defense attorneys operates. We know damn well how you usually win. No one's gonna do anything that'll let you worm the hound out of his life sentence on a technicality.
You sure you wouldn't prefer that? To have him back out on the streets so you could take another shot at him?
Oh, so flattery? That's how you flirt?
What does that mean?
You think we'd ever manage to gun down the Hound of Icaria in the street? Shank him in a holding cell?
Blue Bloods took him alive just fine the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, look what happened to them afterwards.
Yeah. So, you won't tamper with the crime scene just because you want to make sure the state lobotomizes Sosuke for pentuple homicide.
Yeah. I mean, we also literally get paid good money to do these kinds of jobs, so we have a reputation to maintain. Rate us 5 stars when you're done looking around, okay?
I'll be sure to leave a glowing review.
I can't tell how actually surprised she is that everyone is corrupt.
Yeah,
Like, was she actually like, oh, well, like, I guess like she was always like, well, real crime never happens anymore, so it's up to me to bring back the sauce. So maybe she was really, maybe this is a surprise to her.
maybe so, yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, girl, you would have been right at home in the aughts.
Yeah.
Hey, Cleaver.
Imagine if we were all purple and also slightly smaller. Whatever voice you think is funniest for this prompt. Well? Yeah, how's it going, Cleaver? Hope you're well.
Imagine if we were all purple and also slightly smaller.
I'm thinking it's not gonna be a voice that's on this list, but one I can probably do.
Imagine if we were all purple, also slightly smaller.
Oh dear, I hope you do recover.
I was trying to do a David Attenborough voice there.
Oh, I hear it now. Yeah, I hear it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Had an accident yesterday and you're trying to recover? I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Maybe I should add I need to just have like an entire like Google Doc full of voices I can do. I need a like a sheets thing. Covered in bruises on your left side. Oh no. That, that does not sound pleasant, no. Yeah, I hope it... I hope that recovery is swift. So, this is the main entrance? Front door looks about as heavy as I remember, but... Sitting is a literal pain in the ass. Oh, my
Owie.
condolences. My condolences. It's unlocked.
What's that?
How was this door found? How was this door found?
Chopin and Rogers were the first officers on the scene, responding to gunfire.
Someone heard that? Good thing I cleaned up fast.
Checked the area, then entered through the front door.
Door was definitely locked when I arrived. But I didn't lock it behind me when I left. I didn't have any keys.
Admiring our handiwork? This is a Cyanus installation.
Who else would Blue Bloods trust to secure Blue Blood buildings?
Hey,
How does-
you want to tell us? Would you know why your buddies had names like that?
Yeah. Yeah. How does it lock?
You never used a key before?
I want to know how the lock functions. Does it lock behind you automatically?
That's a good question. You looking to buy? Cause I could set you up.
It is a good question, Han. Why don't you answer it?
Yeah, this model locks behind you by default. You need a key to get in if someone doesn't unlock it for you from inside.
A physical key?
Physical keys can't be hacked. Or overridden by a police badge. Some people consider those useful features.
Is that why the door is ajar? It looks like the lock's been destroyed. Was it found like this? Oh. The front door entrance to the crime scene. Utilize the physical lock and key mechanism. Sign to automatically lock behind you leaving the building. Lock is currently damaged and non-functional. Oh, red text.
Evil text.
Trey definitely had to unlock it to let me inside. I didn't think to see if it had locked behind me after I left. Oh?
And intrigue? Intrigue?
Did we... Well,
We could be suggesting that the lock was already non-functional.
yeah. So it's like, that's not... That wasn't something we missed back then, right?
Wait, I forget how Morgan left.
It was like... How did she leave anyway? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, the red text there.
Something she's thinking about. She doesn't know if the lock was working. Like, we don't know if the door was shot after or before Morgan left.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was locked when she went in.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it was still working when she left.
Yeah. Yeah, and we weren't asked to check the lock along
Oh
with
no, that wasn't like the upstairs room.
yeah. So maybe we don't worry about this right now, but keep it in mind for later.
Let's keep it in mind.
Yeah. And
Yeah, for as long as the Arx has been up. It definitely wasn't locked when me and Reyes arrived, which was around 10:20 p.m.
hang on, you and Reyes. What? Were you the second officers on scene? 1099. Oh, or 10999.
N999 is an emergency response code utilized in municipal systems around the nation, most frequently to signify that one or more first responders' lives are in danger. Most police departments' standard issues suite of biomonitors allowed for this code to be sent out across emergency networks automatically when cardiac activity is disrupted or blood pressure changes rapidly. That's fine, probably.
Probably.
Due to the non-negligible chance that moderate exercise could be misinterpreted by biomonitors, leading to false alarms, some departments make it a policy to avoid enabling the automatic alert function. Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Yeah.
Why do we have this?
Why do we have this?
That's right. We weren't far when the 10999 went out at 10:15.
Long way from precinct 254, isn't it?
We were in the area.
Awkward. You want a tour then?
Actually, I'd like to check out the alley first.
You know the crime scene's on the 3rd floor, right?
Yeah, but it has a window that opens to the alley, doesn't it? I just prefer to start from the bottom and work my way up sometimes.
Sure, we can start there. Just be careful where you step if you like those boots at all. Lobo
get-
King. Oh wait, who's Lobo again?
Lobo is... We did hear about Lobo back in episode 1, didn't we?
Yes, some sort of hacker guy.
Yeah. Gotcha next month,
And-
Healy and Buell.
And we might be reading more about them.
Possibly, yeah. Let's see. Read.
Read.
Inspect. Check. Anything else over here? No, that's it. Okay. Let's check this. This fire escape would lead right up to the crime scene. Assuming it doesn't come crashing down once you step onto it.
It's missing the ladder that would connect it to street level. You're violating fire code with this tetanus trap, hon.
Building inspection is not my department. Besides, who would climb up into a burning building?
Firefighters.
That's why it's the fire escape.
Yeah.
You're funny, Bridges. Even a cop or firefighter wouldn't risk getting singed to save a lower ward's property from burning down.
Hopper.
Copper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Got,
Yeah.
got it, got it.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well... I... you can tell what year this game was written in.
That's right, 1984 when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was airing.
Yes, prejudice can only be under all but the most radical interpretations of hate speech law, however, prejudice can only be directed towards sentient living things. People, animals, or corporations. Uh,
It's great here.
it's great here.
Wait, go back down.
Uh-huh.
Go back down.
Uh-huh.
Down. If you feel that a corporation you know has been the victim of a hate crime, you can report it at our confidential portal here.
A corporation,
If
you
that a
know.
corporation you know has been the victim of a hate crime. Well, do you?
do, do you feel? Doesn't even say if you feel that someone you know, no, a corporation.
Let's specify it. We gotta specify. Let's. Don't forget what's really important here.
God. An ad could probably make the jump up there. Fire escape. Oh? Oh, evidence. That's right. The fire escape connected to the room where the crime took place. Rusty and poorly maintained, it's missing the ladder that would normally let you climb up from the street, so one could only freely move back and forth between the third floor room where the bodies are found and the second floor room beneath it.
Wait, let me see that again.
Yeah?
I just wanted to double check something. Rusty. Gotcha.
Alright.
Ads are heavy. An android leaped onto that. The whole mess would probably come down on top of them.
Yeah. Otters are heavy too.
Hey.
Looks like the only way into the building is through the front door then. Okay. Yeah, I just noticed there's no advance option.
Because we're not done with everything yet.
Yeah. Right, inspect. It was much darker last night than it is now, and I only took a quick peek. But even so, this...
Looks like it's been moved, huh?
Yes. Was trash picked up last night, perhaps?
Checking the model number on the side. Looks like dumpsters of this make haven't been picked up by the city in a decade.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh. I didn't realize there was DRM on trash cans.
Hey, it's a heavy model, tough to lift. Even if its wheels aren't broken. And designed for containing industrial waste? How it ended up here in a residential district is...
Isn't that hard to puzzle out, is it?
Think you might need more ice cream? You know what? Yes, Vinchy? Yes? Yes?
It was cheaper for the mechs to dump their shit on us than it was to haul to a landfill.
Is that why I can see markings on the ground there? From leaks?
Oh, you really are a tourist, aren't ya?
I've been in the lower wards before.
But only at night, right? Rain's dirty down here. Stinks. Well,
Great.
that. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
Rain's dirty down here. Stains the ground wherever it falls.
It's fine to be emotional because you're this close, you pinch your fingers super close together, and you're this close to Shark Week. I mean, understandable, Finchy. You're this close, and you pinch your fingers super close together. This close to Shark Week. It is... You're fine, you say to yourself in the mirror. The cycle. I understand. Well... Well... Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, It's not something I personally go through, but I get it, you know? Yeah. The cycle. Yeah. It truly do be like that. Yeah. You'll be right as rain soon. I am... My thoughts are with you in this hour, Vinci.
Godspeed.
Good luck and Godspeed. So you seemingly forget every month that this exact same thing happens. Yeah, it just kind of sneaks up on you, doesn't it? Yeah, it's never fun when it does. I absolutely wishing you luck. Dirty rain? Oh, like acid rain. Is it? Is it acid rain?
Like from the history books?
Acid rain? Like from the history books?
Not quite that bad. Just smog combined with precipitation, combined with the charms of the city, to make...
Dirty rain, like I said. Lower ward spring water. There's a shot named after it. Gill and pickle juice. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Tequila and
Ugh.
pickle juice?
Ugh.
Huh. I mean... Here's the thing, right? Like... If you're on Spiro, that has to go hard. Like...
You know, yeah, probably.
Like...
In 2086 is full of the dolls, you know?
Yeah, girl who is dinking they oikle vodka.
No. Shush. Shut. Shut.
I'm telling you, it's gotta go hard on Spiro. Is Spiro... Is this Spiro?
I say Spyro.
Spironolactone, yeah. Like...
Who out here lacting they Spyro?
I'm curious. Oh, okay. Oh, there's like... Okay. Okay, there's like... Spironolactone and... Spironolactone. Okay, there's like 2 different pronunciations for it, apparently. Huh. So it could go either way. Spironolactone. Okay.
That sounds like a mouthful.
Yeah. Uh, so what was I saying? I was saying Spiro, right?
You were saying Spiro. You were saying Spiro.
Okay, so so it is correct. Hmm. Yeah. So is the dumpster empty?
Let's see.
Hey, grab a glove if you're gonna.
Yeah, it's mostly empty, except for a bunch of scrap metal at the bottom. Explains why I can't get it to budge.
Careful. If you get your toe trapped under there, don't look at me to help you just cause I'm modded.
Are you saying you couldn't budget either?
And I could if a girl was cheering me on.
Yeah?
I approve though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. You can... I could also do anything if a girl was cheering me on.
I can do many things with girl.
Yeah. Many things. Okay, London, thanks. Don't know what I was expecting to find, really.
Now just watch it so you don't... Let the lid slam.
Alright. An industrial dumpster found in the alley just next to the crime scene. Incredibly heavy, yet still shows signs of having been moved recently. The lid makes a very unpleasant sound, as uncovered by Detective London's thorough investigating.
You could say that it sounds like a gunshot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's not a fun sound.
Nope. Wait, we can't advance yet. We gotta read.
Yeah. We gotta. I feel like it's gotta, right? Like the sound of that dumpster.
Yeah, that's definitely gunshot coded.
That is 100% going to come up in court. Alright, let's see. One problem with Blue Bloods and cops running security. I don't know who to blame for leaving their shit here. I'll give the moral high ground to whichever part of society learns to pick up after themselves first.
True.
Bombing ruled out in university fire. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Let's see. Panic abounded last week on campus when the computer labs at North Technica University were set ablaze in the early hours of the morning. Students and faculty skirted the campus in anxious, hunched postures as federal agents descended on the lab's vicinity, searching for signs that could point to a culprit. But as of today, the fire has officially been ruled an accident and successfully traced back to a cooling system failure in the basement's main server hub. A freak accident that has provided simultaneous relief and confusion to the community.
When the fire was first reported on, many were quick to point out its similarities to other fires and bombings recently reported as sweeping eastward across the nation. Dubbed by some members of the press as work of the Witch of the West, each incident appears to have targeted data infrastructure, hitting state, corporate, and academic nerve centers, leaving behind significant financial grief in the aftermath.
Hundreds of thousands of files related to student debt, all of it non-recoverable, said one anonymous campus security specialist after the university's student registry records went up in literal smoke. We're reaching out to alumni as quickly as we can to try and piece their records back together, but frankly, a lot of them have been less than eager to speak with us, and we may have no choice but to re-examine payment plans for our current students' tuition. Oh no!
Oh no! All the debt has disappeared. Oh no!
Jeez, piss,
Oh no! Guess we'll just have to forget about all that. Oh, no.
No, ah.
Oh, I hate not having to... Ah, piss!
Piss.
I hate not having to pay student debt.
It's my kink. I gotta pay.
I gotta pay it. Federal investigative officials have no formal comments at this time, but some local law enforcement officers have described seeing federal agents frustrated with the so-called witch. Criticism of the response has begun to surface from the political realm, with Senator Colt now formally calling for the Director of Investigations to testify as to the progress or lack thereof in the search for the serial arsonist, and other notable...
Hey, we don't need to have your ID in our database. If you fill out a simple form for us, we can get you the rest of this article, along with a ton of other cool offers and limited time sales served up exclusively to a compliment ID 09 like you.
It's like the... yeah. Yeah, it's like the...
It's
base,
literally
base,
that.
Yeah, base.
Wow.
Wow. Alright, so what conclusion does Morgan draw from this, you think?
That everyone involved is a compliment ID 09.
Yeah. Serial bombings, now we have the article.
Yippee!
I feel like I've heard stories about bombings out west the last few months. But I didn't know they'd all been attributed to one person, or that they're now calling them the Witch of the West.
You think the witch and Heartbreak make out sloppy?
They could. They could if they met, I think.
Hmm.
There's no mention of victims-only data centers being targeted. There's no mention of victims, only data centers being targeted. But clearly this witch is hitting someone where it hurts, if they've now got...
Probably
Oh.
feds involved.
Yeah, I think it was... Let's see, serial bombings. Federal agents... Yeah, okay, so yeah, the feds are involved now, yeah. What really stands out here is that the federal investigators are getting involved. What are you, a fed?
Well, if I were, I would tell you.
Yeah, of course. That's something every fed does, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most national security agencies were absorbed into the military police complex decades ago. Because, as you know, federal agents always identify themselves. They always do.
Always. Every single one.
Yeah, every time. They have no reason to hide. No reason to hide it.
Also, it's cool that the military owns the FBI now, right?
Oh, it's great.
Nothing bad will happen from that.
So good. That bureau survived, but it's a mere fraction of the size it used to be. Very different in its function.
You know what I should have been doing? Like, since we started this playthrough, I should have been writing down all the fucked up shit in, like, a notes or something.
Yeah. The fact you said that, I didn't know if you were talking about in-game or IRL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now, all that's coming to mind is we have heroin to the 1984 plus plus.
Yeah.
ADHD at the workplace. You know, Adderall at the workplace.
Yeah.
Everything about ads.
Yeah.
And now we have the military bought the FBI.
The military owns the FBI now. Is this... is this hell? Truly, it is worse.
Yay.
Yay! Their modern reputation is that of attack dogs, deployed by the Senate to make examples of political targets. I can't say I like the idea of them being out there hunting for serial offenders. Alright, I'm done back here. So I think I've seen everything I... That's right. Blow them up!
Yay!
Blow them up!
Millions of knives.
Millions of knives. I was standing here last night when... Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. That's right. There was a little guy.
Someone did see her. Hmm. It was dark and foggy. The kid was too far off to make out my face. Weren't they?
What is it, Tiger?
Nothing. Thought I saw someone out of the corner of my eye, that's all.
Yeah? Around here, maybe it was an unlisted.
Stop calling her that! Stop calling her Tiger!
I'm not. I think I'm not too fond of that one.
It's a little bit much, yeah. Just, it's a little bit, you know?
You know.
Yeah. What do you... Those are real?
Keep to themselves, obviously, but yeah, they're real. I've met some. They inform, sometimes on what they've seen. Never come in to testify, of course. You'd think they'd stand out dressing like that, but if their camouflage didn't work, they wouldn't be unlisted, right?
Really fond of Tiger in the comments saying like, whoa there, Tiger, to condescendingly calm someone down. Yeah. London's just using using Tiger so casually.
Oh, do we have a whole class of homeless people that just like wear tinfoil all day,
Like,
or the equivalent?
imagine. We need a Tiger counter.
No, it breaks the game.
What do you mean they keep to themselves? Keep to themselves? Don't they work with any of the gangs down here?
Sorry, have I gotten your hopes up or something? Trust me, you've got better a chance of winning the lottery than running into one.
How lucky.
How lucky you are.
Hee hee.
Right. Forget I asked. Terms unlisted. Have we learned about this?
No, we have not.
Okay. Yeah, this is new. Wait, I'm still very sniffly, so you can go ahead and read the first couple.
Unlisted is an informal designation given to individuals, often missing persons or unhoused, who are not being tracked in any government database. For much of the 21st century, individuals of this description were most often undocumented immigrants. Following shifts in immigration patterns and the implementation of the Military Service Citizenship Program, aka the Minutemen Bill, undocumented immigration has sharply declined. While many non-citizens do live and work within the country, they are tracked through immigration monitoring and services or as part of their military service agreement until they either leave the country or are fully naturalized at the end of their service. I'm not even gonna comment on this one. I feel like if I talk about it, even a second longer, it's gonna give someone an idea. So let's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. I mean, considering, you know, everything having to do
Everything.
with immigration in recent times,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah, best not to mention it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can't even hit the ironic yay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
we're past that.
it's fucked. It is well and truly fucked. I'm
Add
gonna be
that to the
real.
list.
Yeah. Today, unlisted mostly refers to small groups of seasonal workers that travel the country in migrating caravans to find work undercutting corporate contracts on various agricultural or fungal installations.
Why those?
Yeah, why those? Some anthropologi- some anthropological studies have described groups of enlisted living in urban, generally poorer areas as what are effectively homeless communities. Unlike most homeless people, the overwhelming majority of whom are unhoused for less than 2 weeks, these unlisted actively refuse state housing assistance or assistance of any kind.
Concerns about concerns about malnourishment, illiteracy, extreme poverty, and rampant mental illness within unlisted populations has at times spurred outreach programs that attempt to contact them, but by their very nature as unlisted, actual data on their quality of life or cultural practices is virtually non-existent, making most politicians hesitant to commit resources towards these causes.
Hmm. Well,
Bleak.
bleak as hell. It's not great. Not great
I
around
want
here.
I want off the morgue the devil's ride.
Right. Forget I asked. You ready to go inside?
I think so, so long as
No, I'm not with any. No, I'm not with anyone else. It's just me here. Because she's shrill, princess. And delusional, you know that.
I'm sure she'll catch up. So, you were saying this used to be an apartment building?
somewhere between that and a long stay motel, yeah. Blue Bloods didn't deviate far from that model when they took over. They call rooms like these vaults. Places stash away a lover, witness, debtor when there's too much heat.
You've gone through all of these vaults, I take it?
Cyanus helped us with that last night, yeah. Bringing around master keys, clearing out every possible hiding place.
Didn't find a red-handed killer hiding anywhere, did you?
Sorry, no.
So, is this the Blue Bloods' forte then? Securing people, places, and things?
You could think of it that way.
Guess I always assume gangs make their money through drugs. Made their money through drugs.
Well, the Blue Bloods do deal here and there.
CDCA, oh boy.
Heroin 3!
Heroin 3! Is this something we learned about?
It's the one about heroin 3, yes.
Yeah. Let's see. White wave, gray wave, yeah. God.
But narcotics has been a rich man's game ever since the CDCA rolled in.
Can't wait for Heroin 3 to drop.
Yippee! Now with extra bleeding.
With extra bleeding.
If you have the funds to ride the Grey Wave the way House Icaria does, you can make a killing. Make a killing. They've got the market cornered from black to gray to white to pure green profit. Blue Bloods hate they have to make do with all the scraps the Megs in the house don't bother producing en masse.
Professional jealousy? How ugly. Why can't those underworld overlords just bury the hatchet? Get together and screw over the consumer like reasonable people do.
They've tried, if you believe the rumors. About a year ago now, there was some kind of meeting. An olive branch, from the golds to the blues. Apparently, the Blue Bloods had a product that the Icaria wanted to distribute.
The Icaria sell legal drugs now, though. And what kind of product could the Blue Bloods have that the Icaria could manufacture?
Not sure.
Huh?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that I regret that now.
Oh.
I just said no.
No. No. Yeah.
We know.
We know. Yeah. we know about that.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. Maybe that's why it went south so fast. Blood was spilled in less than an hour. The Icaria aren't the type to keep negotiating after being spat on like that.
And so the Blue Bloods remain firmly planted in their lower wards niche.
They might not like having to take the low end, but they are filling a gap in the market. That's every proper capitalist calling, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Besides, the workers certainly appreciate their protection down here.
Workers hire Blue Bloods for protection? But that's... all that stuff is legal so long as they're licensed, isn't it?
Legal? Yes. Respectable? Most would still say no.
Worker.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Alright. Have we read this?
No.
Alright. Who wants to read it first?
You, but by all means.
Alright, I'll read the... well, I guess I'll read all of it, yeah. There's not much else. Okay. Worker is a shortened form of the term sex worker, generally used to refer to individuals who are legally licensed as such, as opposed to those who are engaging in sex work outside of legal guidelines. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Sex workers operating in high-end establishments, generally and specifically zoned municipal districts with high median property prices, cloud districts, and catering to only specific clientele may be more commonly referred to as courtesans.
Please sign in to verify your... Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please sign in to verify your age in order to display the full search results for your query. That's better?
I guess?
Question mark?
Courtesans? Okay.
Well, they have rights now.
Small
in
miracles.
In theory.
In theory, yes. In practice, well, we don't know. We don't know that part.
We don't know that part.
One can only hope, right?
small victories. Small victories.
Small victories, yes, yes. Oh boy.
Honestly, not even in the top 20 most fucked up things in this about this game.
Yeah, no, that's... It's definitely not as bad as some other things. It's an improvement, I guess.
I guess.
So, household name security megs consider it too high risk to be seen in the company of workers. Doesn't help that their average board member is easily pushing 60 years old.
A Gen Alpha.
It's a Gen Alpha. You aren't that far from pushing 60 yourself, are you? You aren't that far from pushing 60 yourself, are you?
Matter of opinion. Besides, I'm a very modern, forward-thinking man.
Did you finish those 50 rosaries already? Start calling her Skibbity.
Hey, 6'7".
What?
You wouldn't get it.
Just forget I said anything.
Right. And the Icaria, they don't,
Hmm?
uh, compete in that market?
No. People at the Icaria's heights might patronize a courtesan or two in the cloud districts, but they'd never lower themselves to work alongside one. Hypocrites.
That much I understand perfectly. The hypocrisy is the appeal for them. The rules don't apply to me. Rules don't apply to me. You couldn't ask for a more pure expression of power.
That's it.
That's it.
What happened here?
What happened here? Oh.
Damn. Worse than I remember.
50 rosaries is a lot. Yeah.
It's what he deserves.
Like a demon tore through the place.
Uh,
Seriously. What the hell happened here?
That's what we all get paid to find out, right?
Yeah.
I've definitely got a head start on the rest of you, though. Shall we bring up the arcs? Shall we bring up the arcs?
Sure. I'll patch you in.
allow me.
If you're needed on the phone, Miss Han, please don't let me keep you here.
Nonsense. I got all the time in the world for you.
Everyone's treating me like royalty today.
Whoop.
Okay. What does the arcs betray here?
So who might that be? I actually don't know.
Good question. Yeah, who is that?
Could it be Sosuke?
Maybe.
Wait, no, yeah, like, cause um, the Heartbreak Killer didn't impale anyone with the sword.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Where shall we start?
How about with tall, dark, and mysterious in the middle here? We're doing 50 rosaries, baby. Get your beads. We're doing the
Get the
mysteries.
beads, get the beads.
We're doing 50 rosaries, baby. Get your beads. We're doing the mysteries, the Hail Marys, the Fatimas, the Our Fathers, and by golly, the glory. God,
Don't forget the creeds.
the creeds. 50 rosaries is so many. Fuck the creeds.
Valid.
Valid.
That's your client. He was found standing over Chopin's body by the arresting officer.
Rogers, right? Then he knocks Sosuke out.
Correct.
It was meant more like fuck the creeds.
Oh. Oh. You're welcome.
So, why is it this artistic rendition of Sosuke, and not a capture from Roger's body cam? My punctuation.
I think we know why.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like at the time,
Say it with me.
Say it with me. Say it with her, folks. Their body cam was off? Seriously?
hey, I'd chew him out myself if he was here with us. It's department policy to have all sensors green when responding to an emergency.
Policy.
Policy. Did all this not qualify as an emergency then?
Chopin and Rogers were responding to shots fired. That's not uncommon in this part of town. For two inexperienced officers first on the scene, it might not have come to mind. At least, Chopin could use that excuse. Rest in peace. But apparently Rogers requests replacement body cams nearly every week.
She said he was pushing 60 and he looks like the youngest person ever.
He's a bit of a foxy grandpa, as the kids said back in 2010.
Yeah. Does the let me see.
It doesn't say ages, no.
Yeah. It says like, well, it doesn't mention years, does it?
That's right, Tanks. My man Tanks.
May 5th. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't mention year, just month and
Mhm.
day. Maybe she was just being mean and he's actually like 30.
Did you know him?
Did you know him? Okay. If he's that big of a klutz, take away his gun once the city's done throwing him a parade.
I'll, put in a request.
Right then. Who's next? Oh, there's a lot we can look at.
For the first time.
For the first time, you know. Definitely. Assess. Scan. Oh. What was that? Who the hell?
Yes, who the hell indeed?
I think we wanna... This seems rather pressing, doesn't it?
Yeah, what is who the hell?
What a hell? Who the hell are you, really? Why are you lying there dead right in the middle of my crime scene?
That was Tariq Chopin, as you might guess. A patrol officer and the son of two loving fathers, who've strongly emphasized to the chief of police their desire to see justice done.
Reyes wasn't exaggerating about how he died.
Run through from behind with a sword.
would have been standing in front of the desk. Then he was impaled. Then he collapsed to the floor face first. The sword.
Got stuck in the ground.
Bad luck for the attacker, I suppose.
Yeah. Dr. Sato's noted in her report that the stab wound was, in her words, jostled.
Yay, trans rights. Bow.
True. Dr. Sato. Pardon?
Like, the attacker tried to pull it out, but it was stuck, so they...
Had to jiggle it around?
Hey, it's probably what saved Roger's life. Kept your client distracted and disarmed long enough to give Rogers time to rush in.
Allegedly. Not where I left you, that's for sure. And according to Sosuke, the one thing he does recall after I passed the baton to him is gripping his sword.
I feel like what Morgan's probably most mad about is that someone came in and fucked around with her work.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like yeah.
That would track, yeah.
It's like a really big titty tubby.
Yeah. You're not giving me much to work with.
Fingertips on the fingerprints on the grip match your client's right hand, by the way.
Here I was getting my hopes up.
And it definitely wasn't suicide because no one else's prints are on the damn thing.
Evidence.
How could you possibly suicide like that?
It's a good question, yeah.
How would you reach?
How would you? Is there... Hold on, is it... It's this command, I think. Stab self wiggles it around a bit. I have a sound command here.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. We must recover all the energy immediately, Morgan.
I'm just thinking about that now. Mega Man 8. I need to play it at some point.
Thank you, Dr. Light.
Thank you, Dr. Light. A bladed weapon found at the scene of the crime in Mega Man 8. Bladed weapon found at the scene of the crime impaled the torso of victim Tariq Chopin. Steel is shipped at several points, especially the tip. Fingerprints in the handle match the right hand of Sosuke Ikaria. No other prints found. Blood residue at various points of the blade matches DNA of victims Chopin, Miller, and Trey. Another murder weapon I had to wipe prints off before taking my leave. It was indulgent, trying to take Trey's head off. Wasn't my only indulgence either. Must have gotten Millie's blood on the blade's tip when I dragged it across the floor.
He's anime with it.
Yeah.
Can we look at the profiles again? I gotta remember who's who.
Good point. So, what are we looking at?
I think Trey was the guy who got home ran.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Trey Trench. Yeah.
Yeah. And then who else?
Tanks.
Yeah, Tanks was... yeah. That's this guy.
Yeah, big guy.
The big guy. Was a lot of fun voicing him.
He rest in peace, big guy.
Rest in fucking peace. You were one of the best characters in this
To ever do it.
Best to ever do it. And Sosuke. Well, yeah, we know Sosuke. Masters.
Miller.
Miller. Yeah, that's
Okay, yeah.
That's him, alright.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man! Look at how this man is built.
Miss, that's Noodle. That's Noodle Gorillas.
It's a fucking noodle. And then
And
Masters.
no.
No, it was
Uh
Makoto, London.
no.
Imani.
Creek.
Yeah,
Lakers.
yeah. Any pronouns.
Rest in they.
Rest in they.
We got Creek, Trey, Miller, and Tanks.
Yeah.
Got it.
God. They were the best to ever do it.
They made Heartbreak slightly fret for a minute.
Ever so slightly. I ruled out suicide once I saw he was stabbed in the back, thank you. Or once he was stabbed in the back, thank you. There are papers scattered underneath his body. Did I knock them off the desk at some point? Maybe when the tall one hit the ground? Maybe when I was swinging that bat down on... Hang on. What kind of paper is this? I can't read a word.
Really? You should get that looked at.
My vision's 20/20. What am I looking at, Miss Site Manager?
Those stocks are internal business, ma'am. Nothing to worry your pretty little head over.
How do you know they're internal business if we can't read them?
You've really never seen red ink before?
Red ink?
Red ink.
Never heard of it.
It's a corporate information security protocol. Files with special flags trigger specific print commands if you try to make physical copies. Makes it use some kind of special ink. Try to take a photo of it and it comes out a bright blur. Paper special, too. Too much heat, humidity, becomes illegible.
A corpse bleeding out on top of you is a lot of heat and humidity. Red ink tech.
Fascinating.
This is new, right?
Yes, never heard of this.
Alright, let's see. Red ink is an information system security protocol whose name has become synonymous with anti-dissemination technology in general. While different organizations will make use of different technologies to achieve their data security goals, the original system's core principles are still widely taught and practiced in business administration courses around the globe.
First developed in the mid-21st century amidst widespread concerns about hackers' newfound capabilities after the third netcode leak, Red Ink practices emphasize the vulnerability of digital systems and espouse the relative reliability of physical documents, printed or even handwritten information that cannot be changed or stolen except through in-person action. More broadly, Red Ink systems are designed to minimize the time that critical information spends changing hands. Critics of the teachings thus claim it is antithetical to cooperation between peers and leads to siloing of information. Yes.
Yeah. Red ink is also commonly used to refer to any kind of printed text material that incorporates anti-piracy measures. Common examples include anti-photocopier sheen gloss, paper that degrades outside of extremely narrow moisture conditions, cipher encrypted text based on extinct indigenous languages, and sleeper marks printer machine and sleeper marks. Printer machine codes left on the corners of documents that are invisible to the naked eye, but are unique to individual printers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Can we go back to that last bit?
Yeah.
Can we? Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Cipher encrypted text based on extinct indigenous languages.
Extinct. Uh-huh.
Man.
Man. And
That one doesn't have search block. Okay, cool. Thank you.
yeah, apparently not. So, these documents contain confidential data that the Blue Bloods wouldn't want getting out?
What do they say in the movies? I can't confirm nor deny that.
And if I subpoena the data?
Do your worst. You got lawyers too. And unlike your client, they've got all the time in the world to stall. Besides, you and I both know exactly what the Hound's motive was. And it isn't written in those pages. It's written all over his busted-up face.
Sure. But you don't mind if I copy down whatever I can anyway, right?
I wouldn't have any legal reason to stop you, if that's what you're getting at.
Red ink. It is. Documents found at the scene of the crime, mostly blotted out by the blood coming from Chopin's corpse. Apparently contained confidential information of high value, but only the occasional page number, graphic, or name can be spotted. Snippets include page 21, what is required for expansion of eminent domain, with proper payments to page 345, payments to support of 403, re-election Councilman Long to push colloquially referred to as the lower 492, but upcoming. Stress the importance. OPSEC of the highest level.
Some political chicanery is going on.
Yeah,
Didn't we hear about a candidate that wanted to do something with the words?
I believe so. Was it in this episode or a previous one?
It wasn't this one, I think.
Yeah, it might have
It
been
was
a
in the
previous
news
one.
articles, I think.
Yeah, it might have been a previous episode. Maybe episode 1?
No, I'm pretty sure it was in this one.
Oh. Well, we would have an article about that, I think.
There you go.
Ballot propositions? State Council Commission cost analysis on public schooling. Funding of Atlas Pillar rejuvenation projects.
Sponsored by Chopin and Howe Industries in Wickham. We know that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that I was talking about. They wanted to stabilize the lower wards, the pillars.
Yeah. Was it Chopin or Chopin? I don't know, actually.
I think it's Chopin. It's French.
That would make sense, yeah. I imagine that Chopin is how some people would pronounce it in American English, I guess.
Chopin.
Chopin. But yeah, the Atlas pillars, that's right.
Yes. Is there a long got anywhere in these?
Let's see. Breeze, Wickham, Danford, Johnson, Sungho, Wickham. Hernandez.
There you go.
Yeah. Lang, Muhammad. Okay. Oh yeah, Acid Snow.
Wait, was it Long or Lang?
This one was Lang.
Okay. We did find out about the acid rain before, didn't we? Great.
Great. It is a real thing.
Wait, go back to articles again.
Oh, what do you want to read?
What? Go to convention next month.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one about the senator that's being reelected.
Yeah.
This parliament on contract of won't dare to leave the minus business on there's a guarantee. Uh-huh. City Council declined to comment and National Some refused to go to church recognition when the nominee was sent 2 years ago. Joker, we're not responsible. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. This is about the the private security people really want to get a hand on it.
Yeah. Really want to.
Really want to.
Look.
I guess we're looking.
Assess. Scan. Check. Let's inspect. Oh. Inspect is separate from look. Let's inspect
Maybe
that.
inspect. That's a TV, I think.
Let's see. Screen. I turned it on to distract Tanks long enough to grab his gun. I remember choosing not to turn it back off. Interesting setup.
Powerful setup. It was blaring when we arrived. The sound system, I mean. One of the CS texts, a real audiophile. Said it broke her heart how loud they must have blared the speakers all the time.
Rip.
Where's it out, she said.
Oh, okay. Sound system found the scene of the crime. According to the ARC, the system was still playing music loudly by the time the crime scene text started scanning the environment. It really was giving me a headache when I turned it off. Didn't enjoy having to turn it back on before I left just to leave no trace. Okay, so just so the red is just like anything related to what you've directly interacted with.
Anything about Morgan time.
Yeah.
Where's it out, she said.
I wouldn't count on orcas to value the longevity of their tech purchases.
What about the window?
What about that? Yeah, let's check. Windows. Open to the fire escape and the alley below. There's a thin misting of blood across them. Not a good guess as to who it belongs to.
Our pal Creek.
Yeah.
This is where we found Creek, leader of the pod. Ballistics tells us the shooter was standing in front of the desk.
Near where my client was found.
Your words, not mine. Nasty slug burst in his chest, blew blood back onto the windows behind him.
The open windows.
Hell of a spread.
Yes, it is. Did someone open these, or...
No. They were open when we secured the scene.
any fingerprints?
Plenty on the handles there, from Creek and his pod.
That's where the handles are?
Something wrong?
Well, let's see. Windows scene of the crime, position behind Creek's desk, opens the alley and the fire escape. Blood spatter across windows, has forensic analysis, but traced back to an maggot shell split inside Creek's ribcage, spraying blood and viscera behind him. Fingerprints on the handles match Creek and the rest of his pod.
Okay, nothing to say about this one.
Yeah. It's just a bloody window.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. But how the hell could I explain why I know that? No, sorry. I guess I'm wondering about the keys around his neck and the arcs.
Oh. Well, one was a master key. Unlock any other door in the building. The other key we eventually paired to a small safe in his desk. Empty, though.
Suppose that's all irrelevant, since he apparently died with the keys on his person.
Yeah. They caught my eye too, to be honest. But not every detective's instinct pans out.
So who was this guy?
Curious?
Only professionally. I don't care what he was before I killed him.
Criminal record dating as far back as it goes. Sealed when he turned 18.
What makes you so sure he has a juvenile record, then?
More experience these guys get, more time in between their arrests. Pattern I'm seeing, he was pretty damn experienced by the time he was of age.
You trying to compliment him?
I wasn't trying to insult him, Han.
Anything you'd like to add?
Nah, nothing I want to say in front of you two.
If you want to say a few words, the detective and I could step...
Only words I have are for his killer. I'll deliver them in person, or not at all. Does she know?
Does she know? Fair enough. Do you have any idea why someone might want to hurt this Creek fellow?
That's not funny. The dog you're defending.
It's a fair question, Han. Give it fair consideration.
Besides the Icaria, the Rust, or our city's finest? No. Creek was charismatic and driven. Plus, he made us a lot of money. No true blue would want him gone. The bloodthirsty Icaria soldier he was interrogating, however, probably wasn't a huge fan.
What about family?
This is getting old fast.
Younger brother's listed as his next of kin.
Leave his brother out of this. Yeah, leave me out of this. Rooting through a person like you're picking at zits.
Well, seems he's out of town anyway. Taking summer lessons at How Mariner U.
There's that name
Bloodthirsty.
again.
Bloodthirsty is the funniest old way to describe Sosuke. Yeah. Welcome in. Cybernetic.
Hello.
Well,
This is why Morgan was so disappointed that he doesn't kill for the love of the game.
yeah. That's a good school.
An expensive school. Younger brother has no listed occupation. Also no priors and no juvenile record. TAD at this age? Poor kid.
Miss London being ordered to do penance for his sexism.
He's still doing it.
50 rosaries is a lot.
Pills for that cost an arm and a leg. Creek must have been sending him.
Detective, did you just leak the confidential medical data of a non-suspect to a third party?
Hey, you don't have to report. How about I buy you an ice cream or something?
Bribery, too? You're taking yourself pretty deep.
Is it still bribery if I'm the government official?
Wild as hell immediately goes for the ice cream as the bribe.
I don't think he makes a lot of money.
Definitely works on Reyes. Oh, 100%. I believe it. Play ass dynamic. Yeah. And what else? Assess. Look. Let's look. The big one. He made a strange face when I shot him, and a loud slam when he hit the floor.
This one. Real long rap sheet. The short ending. Buckshot to the torso. Died instantly. Flex wearing his mods puts his time of death at 9:44 p.m.
Killed by his own weapon. Killed by his own weapon.
Comes up a bit short of poetic justice, but it doesn't look like he was in any kind of struggle for it beforehand. But how'd someone manage to get it off his hands?
It wasn't any great feat, I assure you.
Tex identified it as a double-barreled Mag US, and
Hello,
Hey.
hello.
Hello? Oh, are you back? Are you back, VT?
Hello,
Thank you.
testing.
Oh.
One moment. I'll be right back. I'm having problems.
Oh, dang. Okay. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Yep. Yeah, how did you know that? How did you know that? How did you really know that, Morgan? How did you know that?
Okay, hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Okay, can you go back? Can you go into the dialogue tab real quick?
What have you missed?
Everything after examining, honestly.
Oh. Like a...
You're talking about tanks, okay.
Yeah. Time of death at 9:44, killed by his own weapon.
Say that again.
Say it again? And yeah, and now we're here.
Wait a minute.
hey, how'd you know the gun was his?
Looks like it, honestly.
Yeah. He's still wearing the holster in the arcs. Was I mistaken?
No. About a week ago, Tankseer was stopped. Tankseer was stopped and frisked by a patrol unit. And they found this here gun on him.
They found this gun on him, and they just handed it back to him?
He bought and paid for it above board.
So this gun isn't jailbroken? You have tag data from the murders?
No, we don't. Strange. According to the text, the gun is jailbroken.
Short barrel maglev firearm covered from the scene of the crime. Registered to Anchor Ton, aka Tanks. Found Sosuke Kari's person. He was arrested by Officer Rogers. Fingerprint analysis shows Sosuke Kari gripped in his left hand. No one else's fingerprints are present. Modified to an illegal extent, the slugs fired detonated after penetrating their target, increasing lethality. The gun leaves no digital traces, tags from when or where it was fired. Horribly gaudy, but got the job done. Last I saw it, I left it in Sosuke's waistband. I do remember that part, yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. I forgot about the face on it, yeah.
I didn't even see the phase on it until just now. Fucking bullet bill looking gun.
Yeah. That's it. That's a Maglev Marty. What happened between...
Oh, I love that my favorite Mario World enemy.
Yeah.
Ah, Good, good, thank you.
Morgan's little panic. Captain Sosuke panicked, yeah. It's not loaded. What happened between last week and last night that he get the tag stripped off?
Something that made him think this piece would see action soon.
Oh, you know.
You know. Assess.
I'd advise you to brace yourself for opening the autopsy photos for this one, Counselor.
Why? What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Who could have done this?
Evangeline Morgan, the free bottom surgery killer.
Is she free?
Is she free? Yeah. Yes, this is sufficiently obfuscated. A lot to take in. Skull was crushed?
Yes, but the cause of death was blood loss from a laceration across the neck. Hit the floor and bled out in seconds. Everything else you see in there is post-mortem. Overkill.
Not the word I'd use for this kind of shit. For this kind of shit.
Oh, calm down. I didn't do it for the fun of it. In this specific instance.
Haha.
Haha. This victim had modded eyes. Seems to me like someone just didn't want to take any chances.
Bullshit. No one in the lower wards would get optic mods with recording functionality. You wouldn't be welcome anywhere. You gonna claim the Hound of Icaria didn't know something that fundamental? Nah. He bashed his brains in for the fun of it. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure to a law-abiding citizen like yourself, we're all scum of the earth who deserve...
I'm pretty scummy myself, Han. Defense attorney, remember?
Who the hell deserves shit like this?
Deserves? What does that have to do with anything? I take it that this bat is what did the deed?
Matches the splinters found inside his wounds, if you had any doubts.
There's nothing here about Sosuke's fingerprints.
You think we could get anything but partials off of that? It's practically splinters.
Makes sense. I was the one who actually swung it down, and I was wearing gloves by then.
Whoever did this, they were damn enthusiastic. You know how hard they'd have to swing to crush a skull? To break the bat itself?
I can't imagine. Can you not? Thank you.
At the end of the day, she just wants to be evil, for no good reason,
Yeah.
just cause.
Yeah, cause...
Wait, I want to finish reading that.
Yeah, no worries, I was just looking at the
Oh,
map.
okay.
I'm just like, after all, what does someone deserving something have to do with anything?
Yeah, I just y'all forget about the love of the game.
Objection! Eventually Morgan does not believe that evil exists.
Technicalities.
Yeah. Alright, broken bat. Cheap wooden bat used to bludgeon Trey's skull post-mortem. Slender beyond repaired and bludgeoning. Fingerprint analysis proving inconclusive, returning only partials. If it does, she's like a rounding error at worst.
So it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's what's one more dead blue blood, you know?
Yeah, what's
Two,
what's one or two or
or
three
four
or four? You know,
to to all those acid snow victims.
state forbid women do anything.
Real.
Deal. It was barring Sosuke from exiting the other room before I used it to destroy Trey's eyes. No one else knows that, and I have no way of informing them. What a pain. There's some faint blood that's been smeared here. Did it belong to this victim?
And Sosuke. I wonder if maybe the bodies hadn't gotten moved around. Wonder if maybe the bodies hadn't gotten moved around for some reason, but your client's legs and feet were soaked in others' blood when he was arrested. He would have had to sneak up on Shobi in order to stab him in the back.
You think he slid his feet across the ground to avoid making noise?
Does he say otherwise?
I'll let you keep guessing on that one. And
What I want to know is, did we get all the prints?
did we get all the prints? Yeah, you know, that's a good question. Examine. Creek's Finewood Dusk. Creek's Finewood Dusk. He seemed particular about it. Maybe in no small part because it had a priceless no mask hidden inside it, but... I assume you've been through this datapad here?
Front to back, but we didn't find anything we didn't already know. Seems like Creek was smart enough to use it for payments and nothing else.
Simple datapad attachment for processing non-standard identification info, commonly sold to allow payment processing of unusual or rare forms. Besides some partials, fingerprints are found matching those of Creek and Officer Chopin. Technicians have confirmed that the datapad has locked Creek's fingerprints, making it difficult for anyone else to use it. Dark card is stuck quite firmly into the attached card reader.
Yes, where did that come from?
Where could that have come from? Couldn't avoid touching it. Had to at least pretend the dark card would work. How do you manage that? Even gangsters need spreadsheets.
Hence the paperwork you see scattered about.
They really did everything by hand? Oh.
PPP is what they call it over in organized crime. Paper and pencil protocol.
What you gotta do?
Yeah.
Helps the orcas keep their books off the books. Or at least in a format that's easier to destroy, should push come to shove.
Did you run checks on this credit card that's jammed in here?
Not surprised you don't recognize it. That there is a dark card.
Uh-huh.
Wow, tell me more. Wow, tell me more.
It's an untraceable wallet in the palm of your hand.
I would hope any wallet could fit in the palm of your hand, detective. But you really can't find the owner? Can't trace any of its transactions?
Most we can tell is the datapad register calls to dark card networks at around 9:40 p.m., but it timed out.
What does that mean?
Transfer didn't go through. Either someone got cold feet, or they forgot their password.
Happens to the best of us.
I was missing a couple thumbs.
Physical card key is an authentication process. Funds looking cryptographically secure account. Fingerprint of the owner. 24-digit passcode. Card is functionally useless. French all fingerprints have been wiped off at some point. Over the crime scene, stuck in the card reader of a datapad. Okay. Only reason I had to take my gloves off in the first place is because of this useless piece of plastic. Yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee. It happens to the best of us. By the way, why has this cloth been flagged?
Not sure. Forensics didn't find any blood on it.
Who flagged it?
Lady Rockford herself. It could be that she fat-thumbed it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. Uh-huh.
Huh? Did we do anything with the cloth?
Did we?
I don't remember now. I don't remember.
Read? Question mark?
I don't remember.
But also, read?
Read?
Papers scattered all over his desk. Suppose I'm partially to blame. Didn't exactly memorize his setup before I started searching for the mask. Can't believe the baseball object failed the structural stability test. Can't believe it. What's this?
What'd you find there? A note?
Yeah, what is this? Creek's notes? Let's scroll onto a small piece of paper reading M. Icaria.
Mikaria.
Icaria. Oh. Oh, it's an intentional type.
Yeah. He crossed it out.
Yeah. Handwriting is by and large a match for other documents. Penned and initialed by Creek found at the crime scene. Earthbound fans in shambles. Well, there is a cracked bat. Smash! there is a cracked bat in the game, so...
Looks like Creek's handwriting from the other files I've seen.
M. Icaria.
Looks like M. Icaria, actually.
He's dead, London. I was gonna let the spelling mistake slide.
Right, sorry. But... M? M? That's gotta be Makoto, right?
You know Makoto?
I know he's the Ikaria's heir apparent.
Scion, I think that is?
I think it's Scion.
From what I hear, he's an appropriately frightening young scion.
He's really quite something.
Why would his name be on Creek's desk?
He was Creek's real target the other day. Sosuke was some kind of consolation prize.
Bagging the Hound was a consolation prize? These punks had their sights set high.
Yeah. Like no one taught them not to stare at the sun.
Okay, what else we got?
You can scan this. Anything else we haven't looked at? Oh, the door. Let's look at this. Scan. Blood loss from the neck. Even I can tell that much. Corroded?
Carotid.
Corroded, yeah.
Stabbed with a bladed weapon right near the carotid artery. Very efficient. Not the kind of kill someone can make without prior experience.
My client's a humble bodyguard.
Come on now. I know you got a job to do, but you'll shame him if you don't let him take credit for this one. Miller was no joke in a fight. To take him out with one clean stab to the neck using his precious signature katana? The hound must be itching to brag about it.
I'll defer to the medical examiner on this matter, thank you very much.
What do you mean? Sato said the same thing. Katana to the neck, in not so many words.
Is Miller's blood even on the katana? Even if it is, why would a medical examiner assume the katana was used here when my knife is a much better fit for... My knife. Where is it? Where? Hashtag my knife. I gave Sosuke the knife before I left. It should have been found on him when he was arrested. It should be somewhere in the arcs.
You looking for something, Tiger?
They haven't found the knife and I ask about it anyway. That'd mean admitting that I know it's missing. If I tell them Sosuke mentioned a knife that only the killer would know about, I'd be ruining my case before we even enter the courtroom.
Oopies.
Goofies. Worse. Pointing the police in the direction of the knife's real origin. No. I just... Was anything found on my client's person when he was arrested?
Besides a gun, a sword, and a bunch of blood that did and didn't belong to him? No. Not even any lint in his pockets.
Someone's been monkeying around.
Why do you ask?
No reason. No reason. Sometimes you gotta shake the tree to see what falls out. Or so they say.
Oh, you were blindly guessing. I've been there.
Something must have happened to that knife. It could have just disappeared. From a crime scene locked down like this. I'll need to find it, but I can't just go looking for it. Is this what it feels like to play with a handicap? Okay. Looks like that's everything in here.
Wait, what about the door?
Yeah, we didn't pull on the door. Well, I don't envy either of your workloads. It's a mess in here.
It's a lot of blood, that's for sure.
I'm impressed you haven't gotten nauseous, miss.
I'd be right at home here if you all weren't poking your noses around.
Oh, shoot, I just remembered. I'll never hear the end of it if I don't check in with my partner after saying I would. You too good to keep going if I step out to make a call?
A call? Is your partner your mom? And is your mom blind? Send a text.
Thanks for your understanding.
Maybe he was the one with the weak stomach. You be sure to let me know you're feeling faint.
I can keep going. We're nearly finished anyway.
I'd stick to the arcs if I were you. Nothing behind that door that's better seen in person.
You've been such a gracious host up until this point, Miss Han. Why the cold feet now?
It's ugly in there.
Uglier than this?
Different kind of ugly, then.
It's all in the eye of the beholder. Okay, yeah, I think now we're looking in here?
I guess we couldn't have before.
Yeah.
I warned you.
Don't worry, I can stomach it just fine. So long as I can understand it. Why did Creek's pod torture my client?
I don't know that they did.
Sosuke told me they electrocuted him, Han.
They probably just grounded him. Low-grade currents applied every few minutes. Stops most mods from rebooting. So no SOS pings, no adrenaline bursts pulled out of his ass.
And the pliers, hammers, and syringes? What purpose did they serve? They could have just killed Sosuke when they failed to nab Makoto. Instead, they tracked him down here. Why? To try and get info on Makoto's itinerary? Get enough intel to make another run at him? If there are any answers for me in here, I'll need a grout scraper to find them. We can look in here now. Examine. Inspect.
That's Hurlet.
Hurlet. We can inspect the buckets right next to it.
The bucket.
The bucket. It's water. Cold enough that condensation's on the outside of the bucket. Is that water for sponge baths?
Just a simple way to keep a guest from dozing off. Temperature shock makes caffeine look like a sleep aid.
This coming after you claim you don't know if Sosuke was tortured? You know what that other bucket's for, then?
I know you said you've got a weak sense of smell, but do you really need a hint here?
Ah. But then this last bucket here is...
What is that, trash?
cloth and rope. Findings.
Or bandages. See, they were nursing him back to health.
I'll run your theory past Sosuke next chance I get. Oh. The new term added was almost covered up by the chips gained.
Cha-ching!
Bing. Hardy cloth findings found inside the room where Sosuke was held, stiff with dried blood and clearly cut with something sharp. Yep,
By someone.
by someone. This must be what's left of what they were keeping Sosuke tied up with.
They would have to use something, yeah. This door doesn't even lock.
Not after I remove the bat barring it from the outside. So he was brought here, tied up, questioned. Then he breaks out, bursts into the next room, cuts up two of his captors, and blows the other two away. That's what you think happened?
And that's what it looks like.
And then what? Chopin runs in and turns his back on a violent criminal?
Don't strain yourself trying to make it sound improbable.
Night 1 is done. Congrats on Night 1, Wish.
Yay!
Yippee. I hope you are doing well now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Cops are dumb. If the hound crouched in a corner, he'd have his chance soon enough. Well, he probably just played dead. Walking into that scene out there, you think some patrol officer would go around checking pulses?
Why would my client go to all that trouble to get the jump on an officer? Why not just run away? Hell, why not ask him for medical treatment?
Because he was standing in the middle of the 4 men he just killed?
Always get nervous facilitating. Ah, I see. That's understandable. I hope it went well, at least. You'll get back in the groove of it. I believe in you, Wish. I believe in you. Ugh. I know that Sosuke had no logical reason to attack Chopin, but so what? Even Sosuke himself says he would have been acting on instinct. Would instinct tell him that Chopin was in between him and his escape? Streaming definitely helps, yeah, for sure. Just... Sosuke just hates piano.
And the French.
Yeah, like, yeah, streaming is good for, like... Morgan has killed fewer people in the past week than any given mega corporation has in the past 24 hours, probably. So it's fine, don't worry about it.
Just a rounding error.
Yeah. Helps to tell yourself to just be your best professional self and not try to gig a mask. Yeah. It's that simple. What else can we look at?
We got that Hurlet.
Perlit. Exam. Check. Oh, there's something down here, too. Hypodermic needles. Probably not packing anything healthy. Sosuke better hope they were at least sanitized. Not sure Sarah can treat an infection with gauze and rubbing alcohol alone. But those needles there... Those needles there... The design of these needles seems a little odd.
Well, someone will tell you sooner or later, so... They're projectiles. Load them into a gun and fire away.
It was covered up again.
Ching!
Ding. Projectile hypodermic needles covered from the room where Sosuke was being held. Constantine matched non-lethal anesthetics on Sosuke's bloodstream at the time of his arrest, though other needles are found containing stimulants and drugs commonly marketed as truth serums. Justice for Sosuke Bosuke. Sosuke was captured by men wielding needle guns. Does Sienna's security have any peacekeeping tools they'd like to disclose as having recently gone missing?
You're cursing up the wrong pipe. Creed could find tools all on his own, and we're not that kind of operation.
An operation where the right hand doesn't know what the left is doing?
More like the right hand's just been washed, so if you have to handle some garbage...
Sienna's is that legitimate? Why aren't all the Blue Bloods working legal jobs then?
Not enough positions available. You gotta earn like hell to be considered for a job on this side of the fence.
Creek and his pod weren't bringing in that kind of money?
They like Creek's pot where it was.
Who's they?
Upper management. That mask is a death sentence, crafted specifically for one very special customer. I'm just the one given the honor of hanging on to it until...
If we're comparing someone to mega corporations, something has gone wrong. Yeah... I mean...
Yes!
Yeah.
Well, Wish, if you think that, would you like to report any hate crimes toward your local corporations today?
I forgot about that already. God.
You know, As you do.
As you do, as one does. True. That is where we are at this moment, yes. And did upper management like Creek? Break their windows, true.
Real.
True and real. Fell for the classic trick of individualizing systemic problems.
Yippee!
Yahoo!
I'm just a humble site manager, miss. I wouldn't know.
Evangeline Morgan is a symptom. Yeah.
Flawless logic.
Sure. So, do all these needles contain anesthetics?
No. There's also stimulants in barbitocene.
Okay. No, the flawless logic is, oh, so you hate women.
I hate women and their hobbies.
You think there should be some level of personal accountability, but that is just your humble opinion.
Oh, so you hate women?
I love that. Quick note, I love that Neko Morg is like positioned perfectly here.
Hey.
Yeah.
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 Originally developed as a hypnotic sleep aid drug for active duty military personnel, barbitocene is currently prescribed, though rarely as an anti-anxiety and anti-seizure medication. I wish someone at N Studios heard about the N dash, but please.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really good. They
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they should have had these should have had mouse physics a long time ago even.
Why not?
Why not?
Often depicted in popular culture and some drug manufacturers' promotional materials as a truth serum, barbitocene has never been shown to function as such in a controlled setting. When compared against a sampling of liquors ranging from 40 to 80 proof, barbitocene resulted in truthful confessions only 0.2% more often, and no subjects admitted to providing information that they were not already comfortable with divulging. How do we get these ones?
How to tell if someone is cheating? Where to buy lie detector? See who has me muted on social media.
Okay.
Okay. Dave of asking Crystal Shape to become a Neko Archimane. That would require me to play Melty Blood. I have simply not played it at the time. But Neko Morg is here. All the while. I've said this before, but I am glad they decided to make this available again in episode 2.
Thank you very much. It's
Thank you
very
very-
important.
Thank you very much. Like the truth serum?
You can get sued for selling it as such. It makes you talk. Just make what you say the truth.
So they wanted Sosuke talking. But what did they ask him?
If your client can't remember or isn't willing to recall, there's really no one else alive who would know, yeah?
And I think that's everything else. Okay, now we can examine the bloodstain.
The bloodstain in the room.
The blood-shaped elephant in the room.
Blood shaped.
Has all this blood been tested, Miss Han?
None of it has. Besides Sosuke, who else would it belong to?
That's a bit lazy. It's not as if there's more here than the last time I visited. Sasuke really did lose a lot of blood. By the time he stumbled out of here, a stiff breeze should have been enough to knock him over. Is he really such a badass that he still managed to take out a police officer before he'd even noticed? It's not as if I feel nothing looking at someone else's handiwork, the product of their violence. But it's like an artificial sweetener. No complaints for that first instant. Then the aftertaste comes. Empty calories. I'll just be hungrier again later. Faster. Best to stay disciplined.
She's into it. She's into it.
Very, very normal thoughts going on here.
Everyone always thinks about how bloodstains makes them want to make more bloodstains.
Yeah. This is a normal line of thinking.
Hmm.
Getting a headache, but it's not from anything sensory. I should know more about this crime scene than anyone. Why can't I piece it together? If I can't piece it together, cops will never trace any of this back to me, right?
Surely.
So, why do I feel so ill at ease?
Okay, thanks for your patience, ladies. Did I miss anything?
Nah.
Oh,
Would you have felt better if you had?
I'm going to head out now, actually. I've got a long day tomorrow.
you're going back by yourself then? Are you sure? I could get you a ride out of the neighborhood.
I'm sure Miss Han here has already made sure that we'll both get out of here without any trouble. That is her company's area of expertise, isn't it?
Of course.
Well, at least let me walk you out.
Sure, why not?
Safe travels.
Alright, So, detective. There's something you didn't want to talk about in front of the professionals at Scientist Security?
Thanks for picking up on that.
Ace will be upset that you never checked in.
Yeah, right after this, I will.
This room. Are we directly underneath the crime scene?
Yep. Same fire escape right here.
Same type of window, too. Has this room been scanned into the arcs?
Yeah, but no one found anything noteworthy. Except Cyanus being sloppy.
So what were you actually doing when you left Han and I back there?
Something Han said earlier about how no true blue would wish harm on Creek. Her phrasing stood out to me.
Because it implies the existence of false blue bloods?
Because it reminded me of one of the first things I learned in this city. There are no monoliths. Megs, Orcas, City Hall, there are always factions. And among the Blue Bloods, the party lines are especially visible. So I made a call, not to Reyes, and confirm some things.
And?
And I figure I owe you a little hint or two, considering the tone of the last message I delivered.
That message warned me not to broaden the scope of my investigation. Getting hints from you might be self-defeating.
Not these hints. Trust me.
So what faction did our pal Creek belong to?
The Youngbloods. Opposite end of the compass from the Old Guard, the conservative blue blood leadership. All of them older than 70, some of them pushing higher than 90. Hans said Creek was too useful for anyone to want dead, but my sources don't agree. Creek talked. Said things aloud that others only whispered. Vicious, charismatic, up-and-coming.
And young.
Could easily see him being very unpopular. With all the wrong people in the Old Guard.
That's interesting info, Detective. It doesn't exactly flip this case on its head. I already know who killed Creek. The police have already decided it's Sosuke. Learning that he had some occupational hazards will hardly convince the jury otherwise. My client's the one standing accused, and everyone already knows why Blue Bloods and Icarios would want to kill each other.
Who you?
They're rival gangs. They hate each other.
Do you know why? It's the same reason all the Blue Blood leadership is ancient, while their muscles made up of orphans and delinquents. 30 years ago, the Icaria betrayed their peace with the Blue Bloods, started killing them. They didn't stop for days. By the end of it, every single member of the leading Blue Blood families under the age of 40 was dead.
Damn. It's quite something.
Yeah. Well, I can see how their kids would grow up to hate the Icaria, yeah.
You're not getting it, Tiger.
+1.
That's what.
Their kids didn't grow up at all.
If that's the case, how are the Blue Bloods still around?
For one thing, the Icaria had bigger fish to fry. This was right before the Red Decade. They spent every second of the next 10 years positioning themselves so they could come out the other end as neo-ability. Second, what remained of the Blue Bloods found a new niche to fill. Taking in delinquents furious at a country driven off a cliff by adults before they could even get a chance to vote. Blue Bloods swelled their ranks to new heights by looking out for the little guys during those years, in exchange for favors down the line. Lastly, and most importantly, they survived because they still had hope.
You serious?
I am. It's a powerful weapon.
Hope for what?
Hope that the Icaria had missed one, that they'd fled the country. Hope that a promised heir would grow strong and return one day. A triumphant little lord with overflowing riches and overwhelming power.
How would that ever happen?
How would that ever happen? Sounds like a fairy tale.
Those endure for a reason. Well, now you know. A warning to watch where you step isn't exactly worth much if you're fumbling around in the dark.
Fairy tales and warnings.
What's up?
Huntsman Red Hood.
Oh, fuck. I feel like this did come up earlier.
Yeah.
Should we save?
I would probably save here, yeah. Let's do that.
This
Save
did
over
come up
this.
earlier. Yes, I just don't I don't remember.
Let's
It's
ask
been
about...
a minute.
Yeah, let's ask about the Huntsman. Hey, did
Oh,
you...
oh, that's right. Sorry, I just remembered. That's the guy that Creek talked about.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Did you or your pals in OC ever hear about some kind of blue blood hunter?
Like a bounty hunter?
Or huntsman, maybe?
Where'd you hear that?
Sosuke thinks he might have overheard talk of something like that while he was in captivity. Does it mean anything?
Nope.
Don't like the hesitation there, detective.
Just an urban legend.
I would have said the same thing about unlisted before this afternoon, and yet...
Fair enough. If you see a huntsman and live to tell the tale, I'll buy you as many lotto tickets as you want.
Then
Okay.
Red
Yeah,
Hood.
that's fair.
Yeah. Red Hood. Hey, you ever pay attention to any of this graffiti down here? Scrawlings about Lobo and the cyberpunk and...
HBK, increasingly.
Oh,
Yay!
her favorite topic. I haven't seen that myself. Was gonna say Red Hood.
Why are you asking? You feel a chill down your spine? Except for HBK, that's all old news. That's all old news. Ghost stories and campfire tales.
There are a lot of campsites around here.
Lots of places to start fires. But Red Hood? Haven't heard that in who knows how long. It's one of the oldest. Rough story.
It's based on a real event.
Nothing worth recounting.
I'll take your word for it.
But what's got in India that you're feeling all superstitious? Guilty conscience?
You mean about working with the Mafia? A psychologist would call that projecting.
Got him.
Ouch.
Too far?
Nah. Didn't feel a thing.
I don't know why I asked, really. Guess I just had an odd feeling all day.
Like, deja vu? Been here before?
Uh-huh.
Looks into the camera.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. No, I hate that feeling. It's whatever the opposite of that would be.
The unnerving certainty that you're in uncharted waters. Scary stuff.
Uncharted,
Oh man,
right.
that kind of, ooh, that one
Yeah,
kind of got me suspensey.
yeah. Uncharted waters, huh?
Well, some of it anyway.
To an extent.
To an extent.
Okay, so how are we feeling? We've
Uh,
gone,
yeah.
yeah, it looks like we've been going for about 3 hours now.
Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. It seems we wrapped up the investigation for
Yeah,
now.
yeah, for now. I
Man, last episode I was getting on end circle for just making me sad all the time. But
yeah.
now like, oh no.
Oh no.
They know how to do suspense.
Yeah.
Who 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 knows? Does anyone know?
Does anyone know? It is. What the hell are we getting into?
What are we getting
What
into?
are we even doing here?
And also, I'm genuinely surprised Morgan was actually that naive about the cops and the homeless people.
Yeah.
This seems like the kind of thing she'd know better about.
You would think. Morgan is
You would
not getting
think.
into anything. She emphatically does not insert herself.
Well, someone plugged her into it anyway.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But, yeah. Fuck.
Fuck.
I...
I shitted.
It's... There's a lot to get into here. A lot to unpack.
Lot to unpack. Lot of double meanings being spoken around for mysterious reasons.
Yeah,
The scepter is huge.
Subter is in fact huge.
Oh, what a game! What a game! Good
What a
stuff. This is.
what a
I'm not
game.
saying it's. I'm not saying it's goaty yet, but you know,
You know?
I'm open. I'm open to it.
You know it is getting there. In
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
But God,
Whew, okay.
like you know what it is?
What
Like
is it?
God, I'm all this and I'm already wondering how the hell is episode 3 gonna top all of this?
How episode 3, the actual devil will come from from underground,
God.
and he looks just like Emma.
Yeah, but weirdly enough.
Crazy how that works.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you
Thanks
all enjoyed.
everyone. I am.
Uh, God. But yeah,
It's not
tomorrow
good for the
I'll
blood pressure, but I am.
yeah, tomorrow I will be back with more Bowser's Inside Story.
Friends inside Bowser.
Friend Inside Bowser. I swear I came up with that title before Toby Fox made that one tweet.
Uh-huh.
Bowser's Inside Story.
Bowser's inside story.
Got a friend in me.
You mean Mario and Luigi RPG 3 with 3 exclamation marks. It's very
3.
important.
Speaking of Mario, I'll just give you this redeem. I'll give you this one for free.
Same. Same.
All right. I'm gonna send y'all over to Ivy. They are currently playing Haramara? Haramara Beneath the Forlorn Limbs.
Not familiar with that one.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one either. It looks it looks like a game though.
It
There
is
is
video game.
there is some exploration going on in there. The Ife. We're gonna go visit the Ife.
Dife.
Ife. I'll go ahead and get that started. And yeah. Everybody take care. Have a good time zone. I
And thanks for
will
hanging out.
yeah. I'll be back next time. Bye bye. Yeah, this is what IFs say. They do say hello, 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 hello.
Exactly that many times.
They do say that.
This is
Yeah,
known.
this is known. Yeah.
Ah,
See.
but yeah, let's see what happens next.